everyone, what is going on? Mathias with Actualive, and in this video we've finally got a Payday 2 console update to talk about. It's just dropped now on Xbox One and is about to drop on PS4. At the time this video goes up, it may already be live, I don't know. But currently, from where I'm sat, Xbox One players can download it and play through it. PS4 players are about to get it, so keep an eye on your PS4s, it's about to drop. But the update is out, it's official, and we have some brand new content in Payday 2 for Xbox One and PS4 that we can finally talk about. So, I'm not going to hesitate anymore, I'm not going to drag this intro out any longer than I need to. My name's Actualive, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some Payday 2 news to talk about for consoles, so let's get into it. So it seems I was bang on point in predicting the update would come this month. I just knew it was coming because Goris had been so quiet for the last month, and thankfully my optimism was rewarded because we do have an update to talk about. So let's start off by breaking down the patch notes and having a look at what's been added to the game. So first off, the game mode a lot of us were waiting for is finally here. Crime Spree is playable on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So, for those of you who need a reminder of how that game mode works or just don't know altogether, Crime Spree is a game mode where you can chain together different heists or different individual days of heists and play them in a successive chain, but you don't get any rewards until the end of your crime spree. The way you end it is either you cash out and get any rewards you've earned up to that point, or you can fail a heist, and if you fail a heist, you'll be forced to either pay Continental coins to carry it on, or you can cash out your rewards there and then for everything you earned up to that heist. So in between you will earn nothing, but the further you go in the crime spree and the higher rank you gain, in other words the more heists you play back to back, the better the rewards will get. So there's a really good balance between trying to get as many heists done as possible and also trying to get the best rewards possible. So it's a nice little bit of strategy and a bit of planning, and it really does play out well. I've done it quite a bit of it on PC, and it really is a good fun game mode to get some replayability back into the game, especially when you've played all the heists and you're not really sure what to do. Having the agency taken away in a game mode like this is actually a lot better than you might think, because it just throws 3 heists at you and says, okay, pick which one you want. You can re-roll the options it gives you for 6 Continental coins, and if you do it several times without playing a heist, it'll start costing more, like 12, 24, etc. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend re-rolling at all. I'd just pick one of the heists and go. Because if you start re-rolling, really, it's just going to cause you a lot more trouble, and you're not going to earn many Continental coins off the crime spree if most of them you just spend re-rolling anyway. So I would take whatever heist it gives you, pick one and roll with it, because it's taking away the agency. It's like, right, play this level. You're not having loads of time on crime next, just sit and think about it. Here's a heist, go into it. And believe me, it sounds daft, but it really makes the game more enjoyable. I really do think so, especially when you played it as much as I have. A couple of things to emphasize though: when you play Crime Spree online with other people, make sure you've started one yourself. All you have to do is go into CrimeNet, click Crime Spree underneath the offshore Payday section where all the different options are for storyline, the basics, all that. Click Crime Spree and just click start one. Make sure you have a Crime Spree ready, otherwise when you join someone else's Crime Spree, you will not gain any rank. Make sure one is active before you join. It's very important that you do that. But either way, let's read through the patch notes to just summarize what I've said. When you select the Start Crime Spree option from CrimeNet, you can choose to start the Crime Spree at rank 0, 20, 40, or the rank where your last spree ended. The higher you start your Crime Spree from, the more Continental coins you must invest to begin, and you can choose to play on your own or with others. All crew members who wish to gain the benefits from Crime Spree are required to spend Continental coins. You can still join the Crime Spree without spending the coins, but won't gain the rewards of the Crime Spree lobby. It's very important to emphasize you can start a crime rank 0, and it won't cost you any coins to do that, so you can start a Crime Spree for free. The base difficulty level of Crime Spree is Overkill difficulty and will increase gradually with the modifiers added. Crime Spree heists cannot be restarted. If you fail, you can choose to continue the Crime Spree for additional investment of Continental coins based on the rank of the failed spree. Anyone who doesn't wish to or can't spend the additional coins can choose to continue playing without reactivating the Crime Spree, but won't gain the Crime Spree rewards. Quitting the game at any point during the heist will also result in a failure. The more heists you successfully complete without failing a heist, the bigger reward bonus you will accumulate. The rewards for a Crime Spree consist of cash, XP, loot, and Continental coins based on the Crime Spree rank of the heist that you just played, and the bonus you'll build the longer your Crime Spree gets. So that's a breakdown of Crime Spree. Basically, the longer you play it without failing, the better your rewards will be, and it's always better to play it as a team because you can cooperate, and also, if certain teammates have higher Crime Spree ranks than yours, when you join, you'll gain Crime Spree rank at a little bit of a faster rate so you can catch up to them. So having someone who has a really high rank can help you out as well if you want to get best rewards quicker. Just a little strategy to think of if you're trying to gain XP or cash at a quicker rate. Other things that have been added include features such as armor customization, which did initially debut with Crime Spree, so it's not really a surprise that's here. You can now have 15 armor skins you can earn for your armor, whatever you pick, through Crime Spree. So when you get your loot drop at the end of Crime Spree, you'll get a bunch of loot drop cards in the way you would in a Payday at the end of a heist, and they may give you some armor skins. It's down to chance. You may get some good ones, you may get some bad ones, but there are 15 skins to now collect. So really just try your best, grind out Crime Spree as much as you can, and you might get some good skins. Next up, 2 new heists have been added, Diamond Heist and Brooklyn Bank. Diamond Heist is a remaster from the first Payday game, and it's one of the final classic heists to be added to Payday 2. It's a good heist. I played it through myself. I haven't actually stealthed it yet, so when I live stream this update, I'll probably do that for the first time, so that'll be fun. And then Brooklyn Bank is honestly probably one of the best heists in the game for me, only because it's the best bank heist out of all of them, and I love a good bank heist. It's a quick, easy heist with no objectives that are over complicated or too convoluted. There's 12 gold bags guaranteed in the vaults. There's already a good Payday in there alone. There's a ton of deposit boxes you can open. There's a lot of RNG in how you get into the vault, either with a thermal drill, or you can pull the vault off the wall and use thermite. There's just so much to this heist that I absolutely adore, and I really like it on PC, so I'm glad to see it's finally on console. Hence why the gameplay you're seeing right now is of Brooklyn Bank as well. Next up, 3 new weapons have been added. We have a primary weapon, which is the XM 5.56 micro gun. It's kind of like a reskin of the minigun, in which case though it has a reduced fire rate but increased damage. Then the fire rate goes from 3,000 to 2,000 for this, but the damage is like another 3 or 4 on top or something. It does balance out. I've used both versions, the minigun and the micro gun. They're both really good and they're both worth trying, so this is definitely one to check out. We then have a new flamethrower as a secondary weapon, the MA-17, which I'm pretty sure was like an Elon Musk meme or something on PC. I can't remember, but they've released it. If you like flamethrowers and you like doing those kind of crit dodge builds, this is one to check out. I personally haven't tried it yet, so I can't give a personal thought on it, but it is something to check out if you're into those kind of things. And then finally, to everyone's joy, a new melee weapon's been added, the Monkey Wrench. So I have nothing else to say about that, so let's move on. Next up is a feature that isn't even on PC, which I thought was particularly good. On consoles, you can now buy masks using Continental coins. So if there's a mask in particular you want, you've never gotten out of the card drops, that you want to buy now, you can do it with coins. The way it works is it costs 12 coins for normal masks, 24 for DLC or event masks, and 120 for Infamous. I know that's a bit of a steep increase for Infamous masks, but honestly I'm not surprised considering how rare and hard to get hold of some of them are, but at least it gives you something to work towards. I mean, personally, I've never gotten the hard hat mask, and I'm really glad now that I'll have a chance to get it, because I'll be able to buy it with coins now if I grind out Crime Spree and really have a good go at getting towards that mask. But for those of you who completed certain difficulties and never got the mask to match it, now you can earn it. I mean, it's not the best way to get hold of it, but at least now you have a solid and actually trustworthy way of getting hold of the masks you want, so you really can't argue with that. And it's nice to see it was something that happened on console first. I mean, yeah, PC probably will get it eventually, but the fact that we got it first on consoles, no matter how small the feature is something to be proud of. Additionally, 19 new masks were added, including the infamous Mega Duke mask, and also the 4 heister masks from the Payday April Fool's update last year, where they did the animated series. So the animated versions of Dallas, Chains, Wolf, and Hoxton's masks are now available for you to use if you want to. On top of that, as a tie-in, there was a song released for that animated series called It's Payday, which is now a menu track. It's one I personally really like and was looking forward to seeing on console. So if you go into custom menu tracks now, you can scroll right down to the end and you'll find It's Payday as one you can have in your menu music. They've also added a bunch of new colours, materials, and patterns for masks. I don't know what they are, so I'm just going to leave that one there. Have a look and check out what you can customise now if you're interested in that kind of thing. And finally, the feature they brought over from PC. Sadly, it wasn't custom suits the way I thought it would be, because they said at least one thing from the most recent PC update, the Silk Road update, would be on console. Turns out it was just the updated inventory UI. I mean, I get that it's still a feature in PC. It does feel like a bit of a cop-out because it was teased as though maybe it was going to be something more. That might just be me getting overexcited. I don't know. But it is an updated inventory UI. The way it works now is in your inventory, you'll also be able to access your crew management and your infamy menus. They're not on the main menu anymore. You go into inventory and you can access them through there. Also, when you're picking your character now, the look of the character is based on the face, not the mask. So when you're picking your 4 preferred characters, you'll see the faces now rather than the masks. Not a big change, but something else they've done. And I'm pretty sure also in-game, when you bring up the stats about like Payday and bag secured, etc., that's also been updated. So something else to look forward to, or look out for, I should say, when you're playing through another heist now, in particular when you're having a go of Crime Spree. There's also some bug fixes, etc. here and there, nothing really too major, apart from them saying at the top, you can now finish the last mission in storyline, which required you to play Crime Spree and gain 20 Crime Spree ranks. So there's then a bunch of other bug fixes and crash fixes that I'm not going to read through because I never normally do that. You can read through the patch notes in the description, I'll leave a link to them so you can go have a look and have a read through. But that brings then to the discussion about what's new in the update. Now, there isn't a lot, I know, we've had bigger updates in the past, but personally, Crime Spree is something we've all been desperate for a long time. Seeing that finally on consoles is great, and I'm really glad that we're able to play it through. That was my main gripe, the main thing I wanted to see in this update, so I'm glad they did that. Second off, having 2 heists when they promised at least 1 is good, because I really did think the way they worded it in that post was going to be they'll just do 1 heist and move on. So it's good to see they have put 2 heists in. We got 2 heists, and they're both good heists, so I'm sure everyone will enjoy them. The weapons are really good, and finally, the masks and all those bits and bobs. Nice to see some more things in there, but being able to buy masks with coins, that's a feature I'm really glad to see in consoles and ahead of PC. What more can you ask for? But that brings an end to the video. That covers everything that's new in the Payday 2 console update for Xbox One and PS4. Look out very soon for another video from me, because there is a post concerning the future of consoles, and it's not the most positive news, and that's why I've not put it in this video, purely because I don't want to bring a downer on what's happening right now. The focus is here and now with this update, what we actually have got for Xbox One and PS4. There's some news about the Nintendo Switch, there's some news about the future of consoles and all that stuff, and potentially some implications for Payday 3, so there'll be a separate video coming out as soon as I can get it out after this, so keep an eye out for that, and when you see it, we'll be able to talk about that then. But right now, what do you think about this console update? Are you glad to see all these features in? Do you think there's anything you would have liked to see in this update, or what are you looking forward to seeing in the next console update whenever we may get one? Let me know in the comment section below. Can't wait to get talking with all of you. But that'll round off the video for today. So if you have liked it, please consider giving it a thumbs up, because it is always very much appreciated. And if you are new around here, feel free to click subscribe, because it's quick, it's free, and I'll always love you for doing so. And as always, if you do fancy supporting me more than you already do by watching the videos, you can go over to my Patreon and set up yourself as a patron to support the channel a little bit further. Donations are never expected, but are always appreciated and will always support me in the channel. Link in the top right corner of the screen, and also in the description if you're interested in checking that out. But until then, thank all of you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be doing a stream at some point later or this week. I don't know. I'm going to try and get one out as soon as I can. The sooner the better, really. And hopefully you'll all be around to watch. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to play through the new update and share my thoughts on it, see what your thoughts are, and just generally have a good time. And then I'll talk about what's happening with the future of Payday on consoles very soon. So stay tuned. I'll see you all in the next video / live stream. Look after yourselves. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.